After 8 years, Madoka Magica is returning with a brand new film following on from the end of Madoka Magica Rebellion. The film brings back the main staff at Studio Shaft to revisit this dark twist on formative magical girl stories. With a wait this long, normally this would be a surprise, but Madoka has been kept alive all this time in other media, waiting for its chance to return to the big screen. Back in 2011, we thought of Madoka Magica as a compelling story, but for the folks at Aniplex, its success was telling them that it could also become a compelling brand. In the show, characters die in shocking ways, but they could always live on as part of a media mix of merchandise, games, and spin-offs. A media mix isn't necessarily a bad thing, but Madoka clearly wasn't made for it. But as it became more popular, these characters started taking on a life of their own outside the show, whether that's an alternate universe game for the PlayStation Vita, or scenes for pachinko machines across Japan. Director Akiyuki Shimbo once pleaded Urabuchi to bring Sayaka back after her death, but he refused. Yet the characters have returned again and again for all of this side material, as well as both the Rebellion film and the upcoming new release. Over the last decade, Aniplex have been using a kind of demographic pincer move to keep fans engaged with Madoka Magica as a brand. For older viewers, there's the popular pachinko machines. Pachinko often uses properties that were popular a decade or more ago to entice its older customers who can associate gambling with nostalgia, and Madoka is particularly popular there. But for the younger, perhaps new fans to the series, there's Magia Record, which launched as a gacha game in 2017. This further expands the world of the series, featuring a brand new story with original characters as well as a side story involving the original cast, resurrected yet again for another adventure. The Magia Record game itself was expanded with a manga, stage play, and 2 seasons of anime. And this isn't to mention all of the Madoka Magica manga. There's an adaptation of the original story, but then there's also a whole bunch of spin-off stories that fill in gaps or give alternate ideas of how things could have gone, or investigate different perspectives. Madoka is great, but it was great because of the care put into those 11 episodes. With direction from Akiyuki Shimbo and Yukihiro Miyamoto, with art by illustrator Inu Curry, there was nothing like it on TV. It was bizarre and thoughtful with a strong ending. In fact, Shimbo specifically stated that the TV series never really needed a continuation to begin with, and Gen Urobuchi just laughed when he was asked if they could make a sequel. But the rule with anime, hell, the rule with anything, is that if it's popular, it must continue. And so, after Aniplex noticed the huge popularity of the series, they got everyone together to work out how this could keep going. And it has. And now, instead of being able to look back on the show for its compelling narrative and themes, all I can think about is the gacha game, the spin-offs, and the upcoming film sequel, which will torture these characters all over again. Thanks for watching OTAQUEST in Japan. Feel free to subscribe to find out more about the art and creation of Japanese pop culture.